right.
Okay, here we go.
There is no time like right this second to start something new.
Yes. Yes, it's true. It's never too late, never too early. It's always the right time.
Absolutely. And that is why on this Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021, Rebecca Goldberg and myself, Abby Weintraub Sklar, you could have introduced yourself.
Oh my God, it's been a minute. We have had a crazy few weeks. It's been just nuts. There's been so much change for us at the Artsy Leaf that it's been a wild kind of 2 weeks. And that's why we're here. We're doing these. Yeah.
We thought it would be a great idea if we captured the journey and all the crazy that came with it on our way.
Yeah.
And also to help document all, I think, the people that we're meeting and just the incredibly helpful advisors and mentors and colleagues that we've come across and will continue to come across. And I just feel so lucky.
Yeah, because right, we were just talking, nobody really talks about what it's really like when you start a business and when you set off on the entrepreneurial journey. You always see the really positive, so and so raised X amount of capital, and you don't really get the full journey of what it's like through the hard, messy parts of things.
Mm-hmm.
Where we are.
Yes, but we're going out of our comfort zone.
Yes.
Share
it with everybody because it's important too. And I think that's, what the Artsy Leaf is about, is being transparent and our community members are our partners, and we want you to be involved with us as we build this for you. So I think that's kind of why we want to do this and provide that insight.
Well, now for anyone that might be listening in who doesn't know what the Artsy Leaf is, what is it, Rebecca?
Well, the Artsy Leaf is the cannabis industry's answer to Etsy. We are a multi-vendor marketplace where you can bring your products directly to the cannabis consumer, whether they're an enthusiast, curious. We're really building that centralized hub for everything non-plant touching that's cannabis related.
Yeah, and we really want to support the amazing creators and independent makers and artisans, all of you, to really take that passion to the next level, especially after the year that we've had. I've seen some really incredible new, it's people kind of saying, oh, look what I do now, and some really cool stuff. So yeah, I mean,
I
just
know.
Do it.
And we're here for, I think part of this is getting your feedback. If you're an artisan, if you're a creator, a maker, and you're, willing to take a chance with us, we really want to hear feedback of what are kind of the pain points you're facing. How can we help weave those into this as we're building it? So kind of getting involved at the ground level with us is something that you're not going to find on one of those bigger, name sites. So yeah, we're super excited. This last week has been part of our, oh my God, did we even mention, we mentioned our mentors and all this, and we didn't mention the other. Oh my God. Geez.
I know what the Founder Institute in this incredible opportunity. Yes. So the Founder Institute is a global organization that really supports and mentors and advises, among many other things, for pre-seed companies, which means we haven't raised anything yet, but we need it. But we need it to scale.
Yeah, it's the world's largest pre-seed accelerator program, which is kind of cool. And this particular cohort that we are participating in, got accepted into, is in partnership with Artsy Group. So that means that there is a majority of cannabis businesses in this cohort with us, which is super awesome.
Yeah, and they're doing some very cool things. We'll bring them on. Yes.
Yes. I think that would be fantastic. That's an awesome idea, Abby. Like, really, that would be super cool.
A lot of fun.
Insight, because we're, some already have revenue, some are just idea stage. So it's really like a wide range of, people in their journey to building a business. So I think that'd be super cool.
Yes. But I just want to say too, like with the Founder Institute, what I think is really special about them too is how much they truly support the human side of building a business, and really what our passions are, or who we're advocating for, and how we want to really do good in the world too. And they say it, but they do it too. I mean, it's really, I really appreciate that. Like it's wrapped into the narrative of what is your business doing, but what is it doing for the greater good and for humanity? And that, I mean, I love that.
Yeah, it's part of like our application process to, excuse me, get in. We had to identify kind of our social mission piece of our organization, and everybody has to do that, which is really unique. I absolutely appreciate that. And I also appreciate that they go beyond that too, and really, focus in on like, you don't have to be running ragged. Like your mental health is important. There's a lot of talk and coverage about people who don't sleep. They like eat, live, and breathe their business. And you can do that and still be mentally healthy. You can still be sleeping and breathing and living your business, but within a good mental space. And I really appreciate that about the program too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very challenging and exciting few months. And this is part of it, we really want to get out there more. And we want it to be now, before, what you were saying before, like you hear all the success stories, what about everything in between?
Yeah.
As it's happening.
Yes. And we promised ourselves that we're not going to delete these, that like whatever happens in our journey, like we're going to see where we were from the start. And I think that's something like just opening up and being like an open book of, our kind of progress, which I mean, we've already had so much, which is so exciting. Like oh my God, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes. So. There are 24 vendors currently on our site on the Artsy Leaf. Please check them out. They're really amazing. Not only artisans, but human beings, because we've had the opportunity to actually talk with them, which has been, I think that's like been the fun part too about this. And I've always like done this type of thing where it's like, oh, if we scale, I won't be able to have that like same interaction, but in other ways.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think that's something we're here talking about what's going to be, our challenges, like that's going to be a challenge for us for sure, is feeling like, how can we still remain true to our roots as we do scale and still have that personal touch? And we're going to have to figure out how to do it. Yeah. And we will, because that's who we are.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Yeah, and if anyone watching this has any questions or is going through like their own startup or anything like that, please reach out to us. I mean, we can talk about anything on these things. We'll have you on.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, what should we like, what can people expect? Should we tell them kind of like what we want to, just that we want to share our ups and downs and kind of like insights and stuff
Yeah,
about building the business? I think that's what we really want these to be about.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tonight we'll start here in an hour. We get to pitch again during the Founder Institute. They have you every week give a pitch to multiple mentors. So that'll be fun. And then we were just told yesterday, Thursday, you get to do it for 3 minutes. So you have a 3-minute pitch.
Yeah.
So yes,
God.
we have to work on that.
Yes. I know. I don't know. Oof, I don't know. I feel like we're in good shape for our 1-minute pitch. Like, I feel confident about tonight. We definitely have made a lot of improvements. It's like, how do you distill down like everything you want to say about like your baby into 1 minute? Like, you know, it's a business. Like, how do we put that in 1 minute and make all the points that we want to make and get out all the stats? So that's a challenge for sure. But I feel like we got there. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of you for sure. Like,
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you too.
I feel like we've already improved so much in just like the 2 weeks we've been really in this kind of like boot camp that I'm super excited. It's like brought focus, that, you know, some really great advice on where to focus, because we have so many great ideas we want to bring to the table. Like, how do we do them all and do them all right now? Yeah, I think it's going to be great. And it starts with the 1-minute pitch.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
which is hard. I mean, and we'll like elements of a 1-minute pitch. Like, if you're doing, you know, building your business, that was interesting to me too, is to, you know, what to focus on and like what not to share. Like, basically just hook people, and that you can use your 3 and your 5 as like expanders. But this is like your chance to be like, oh, dangle kind of like the fruit in front of their face, and they're like, okay, I'll bite on that. Like, I want to know more. So that's been interesting to change my thought process of like, how do I get everything in at once? And how do I like have a really solid teaser so people want to learn more?
right.
What should that include? Which was like great to work on.
Hey, I think we got it. And now we get to do, now we can add more.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we can only go up from there. Now we have 3 and 5 and slides. I mean, we can bombard them with all the information now.
Oh my God. So much more to remember.
I know.
Well, I think this is a good place to start.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to try and do these weekly. And yeah, stay tuned for next week's on. We don't know yet.
We don't know. Sometime soon.